All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another episode of Full Buddy Cast. We had a great 2019. We were going to have a great 2020 as well. We're going to do all the same shows. We're going to add some new guests. I've already been in works with that. Check out our new YouTube channel. We've got that as well. One thing that I'm going to start doing for 2020 is takebackyourlifenow.net. That is Bobby Martinez and Liz Martinez, their company. What it is that you get at-home or in-gym workout programs, nutritional help, as well as complete 30, 60, and 90-day workout programs. Again, you can check that out at takebackyourlifenow.net. All Full Buddy Cast customers get 20% off with the coupon code FBC2020. So I'm going to jump on the program. I want you to jump on the program with me. I'd love to get a few people doing it with me. We can check in. We'll create our own group. We can message back and forth. But check it out. TakeBackYourLifeNow.net. Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck. So what are you going to do?
Well, I gotta not be on the podcast right now.
You're not.
But I'm going to be.
You are on speaker. Love you, my little jury duty.
Yeah, have fun. Let us know about it.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Babe, wear some jury duty outfit tonight when I get home.
I'm not doing it. I can't do this. It's so stupid. Why did I do this to people? It's so rude.
Hey, it's part of the duty, babe.
Okay.
Love you.
I gotta go.
Love you.
All right. Well,
Okay.
good another episode. Jamie's our producer, just checking the TL.
I feel like we're having a three-way right now.
I feel like I'm okay with that.
Well, I'm out of here.
Holler with Hollenbeck. We got Jamie, my wife, as a guest, who's just kind of. She said she's going to just kind of jump in there, maybe laugh here and there, say something. We're going to warm things up. Got a call the other day from Joey, who's like, dude, I think I just met Mrs. Kenney, my mom. He was at Costco, and he's like, hey. So my mom typically doesn't ever. She's a quiet one. She doesn't usually go out of her way. But he said, hey, this lady came up to me and said, are you Joey Hollenbeck? And he said, yeah, I am. And she said, I'm Travis Kenney's mom.
Hold on. That's not how it went down.
Please go.
I was trying to get through Costco, and it was a cluster F. And I was turning this corner, and this other lady was coming down the aisle, and I stopped. And then your mom stopped, and she was like looking at me, and I was like, okay. And so then the lady went through, and I told her to come through. And then she said, no, come on through. And so then I said, oh, thank you. And I walked through. And then after I got by her, she was looking at me. And I was like, she's like, are you Joey Hollenbeck? And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, hi, I'm Travis Kenney's mom. And I'm like, oh, hi. And she's like, I'll tell him I saw you. And I was like, okay. So then we went and had pizza, and we hung out and had.
No, you guys didn't. That pizza part is not true. I knew that.
The rest of it all sounded exactly like Travis said it.
Yeah. So he told me that he had pizza with her or whatever, and I was like, yeah, right. That's the one thing I don't believe. So then, no joke, about 45 minutes later, my mom calls and says, hey, guess who I just ran into at Costco? And I said, let me guess, Joey Hollenbeck. She goes, yeah, it was Joey. And I said, this is what he told me. And she goes, well, this is kind of how it went instead. She said this giant polar bear holding this tiny cart, pushing it around, looking like Mr. Incredible. No, she said this guy was staring off, and she goes, it was funny. I was watching this guy cook meat. She goes, when I first saw him, he was over at the meat display, like where the refrigerated meat is, and he's kind of like looking at the meat, and then he would look up in the sky.
Because I was trying to count. And then, no. This is why I was counting how many ribeyes I needed for the amount of people that were going to be at my house. Also, she was stalking me through Costco now.
So then she said that you would look back down at the meat, and then look back up in the sky, and then look back down at the meat. And she's like, I think he was like cooking it in his head. And so then
Gotta visualize it.
she goes, I was going to say something, but I thought, no, he's obviously deep in thought and staring. I said, he loves staring at meat and looking.
True story.
Any long awkward pauses if you guys ever hear in the future or in the past, it's just him just staring at my meat, and then I have to go, hey Joe, wake up. Okay. So no, but
how long have you been working on this bit?
this is first. This is first time.
Right.
I swear.
Okay, go on.
So then she sees him again. She said another aisle she said by candy. There's like over by this candy section. I don't know.
Over by the checkout.
Might have been over. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Okay. So she kind of went by and she said, at this point, she kind of got like, okay, I'm going to say something. This is the second time I've seen him. I'm going to say something. So she went up.
Sounds like she was on my heels most of the trip I was in there.
She said, hey, hi, excuse me. Are you Joey Hollenbeck? And she said, he looked up like, oh yeah. Hey, but she said, this is what she was very impressed by. And I'm not lying on this. This isn't a joke. No, I don't know. Maybe you did, but she said that you got like she kind of thought that maybe you'd be like a big shot. Like you're a big timer. Like serious. Serious. She doesn't listen to this. So she doesn't know. So she probably thought, oh, football player, jock, big, living large, the life, the luxury, Joey Hollenbeck.
Wanted your autograph.
Sounds like you're really painting me.
She thought that.
Okay.
She hasn't listened to these podcasts. And so she said, you were like polite, shook her hand. You got red even. Like you kind of got like a little bit like, oh, hey.
Because she's been following me the whole time. And now she finally talked to me. I was nervous.
But she said she was very impressed by you. She said this guy's actually, he's got a good. And she said that. She said that you got a good head on his shoulders.
That was nice of her.
Yeah,
it was nice to meet her.
Yeah. So and then she had pizza with you, and you guys.
I told her I would have paid for it, but she insisted.
Shut up.
Then we shared one of those non-fat frozen yogurts.
One spoon,
2 spoons,
oh,
1 cup.
How long you working on that bit? Anyway, that was pretty cool. It was a nice treat. It was a nice treat.
Yeah,
for
it was cool.
My mom to say that she saw you and all that. That was pretty cool. So, anyway,
Did you ever tell him what I thought the first time I met him? It was when.
Please share. I don't know.
I think it was the first time I met you.
What?
You're all worried. No, it was when you were trying to back the boat.
First time you met me?
Emphasis on trying.
No, I was backing the boat in. No, it's not.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was.
No,
she's got a terrible memory.
You and I have sat here and had
know.
many of cocktails weeks prior to that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But it was your first interaction to actually see him in action.
Probably.
Not sitting at a microphone, but actually out in the real world.
Yeah.
And the dude.
No, I backed it in perfectly. The trailer malfunctioned. The freaking trailer brakes kept locking on me.
I'm not saying anything about that, but yeah, the brakes kept malfunctioning. Then you finally got it to a good point, and then it's almost like you jackknifed in the middle of the road and you got stuck because we couldn't drive up on the old lady's yard.
I was gonna.
But I was just impressed because most guys would have started freaking out, dropping F-bombs, and just been like it was
in his head
the worst thing in the world. And you were laughing about it, and I liked that.
I thought that was pretty cool too.
Cool.
Plus, it was during a Seahawks game. And
it was.
I was so pissed.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah. The first time I ever met Joey, we've already shared this, but we're 20-something episodes into Hollerin with Hollenbeck. And first time I ever met him was I was walking through the courtyard at high school, and I was playing volleyball, or they were playing volleyball, all the cool seniors, and I was a sophomore. And he's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want to play some volleyball?" And I said, "Yeah." So I went out there and we dominated. So we were actually really good at volleyball.
You were really good at volleyball.
Thank
I
you.
remember that one time you got on my shoulders and you spiked it because you couldn't jump up. Other than that.
We were Master Blaster on Mad Max, where I was just on his back and he was just wheeled me around. Master Blaster. All right, so we're going to do a little loaded questions. We're going to load these things up. Loaded questions.
Let's go.
This is just the warm up, Jamie, as we get rolling with it. All right, so
Talking to me or her?
I'm going to talk to both of you guys. You guys both answer this, okay? What do you consider the must-see movie in the past 2 years? The must-see movie past 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Go ahead. You sounds like you.
I've seen 2 movies.
Okay, what out of those
Can we
two?
go all time.
We'll go all time. Must-see movie all time. Mamma Mia. What's the
I
must?
do love Mamma Mia.
What's the must-see TV or movie? Must-see movie all time.
All time.
All
Must-see movie. I got 2 of them.
Go.
The Program, football movie.
Great movie.
Braveheart.
Ooh, do you get yoked for that when he starts?
Freedom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, but now I'm like, Rick.
I told my dad, I said, you know how people go, Rick!
But they'll never take our Rick.
But when you told that story at Christmas, your parents were like,
Yeah.
that's not anything like how it was.
They weren't there for it.
I know, but
So how would they
didn't-
know?
They don't believe you.
Yeah, they're dumb. Anyway, what about you? What's your must-see movie?
know.
Must-see movie.
Must-see movie? I can't say for other people. I like Mamma Mia. Shrek. I love Shrek. Just like, I don't watch very many movies.
You look like Fiona, so I can see
yeah.
that. No, I mean like the princess
I'm a
one.
redhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look like the Princess
Give
Fiona
me,
Shrek version.
give me another drink.
I like Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh, that's a good one
That's a
too.
good movie.
Way to go. We finally got one.
And yeah, I'd have to think about it.
Shawshank Redemption's a good one.
It's very good.
That's with what's his name, right? I can picture him. Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman and
Yeah, you don't know anyone
I don't know.
else.
What's yours?
Tim Bergman. No,
Let me
You know
guess. Nutcracker.
what?
Nutcracker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I've never ever. I don't even.
I watched that probably like six or
Listen to
seven
me.
times.
I almost put it on the other night for the kids. It was after Christmas. I almost put it on just because I have no idea what the Nutcracker story is. When I think of Nutcracker, all I think is ballet.
Right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you nailed it.
I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. I did
it's a creepy toy maker
I did an Instagram.
that is jealous or mad because the little 14-year-old girl doesn't like
His
this
goddaughter.
70-year-old. Yeah. And he
You got to
gets
tuck into
mad.
that mic, girlfriend.
Sorry.
Bring that thing closer. No, not that. Use that.
Can you say spoiler alert next time?
Yeah, please do.
I've never seen
I'm
it.
sure everybody else
I've never
knows.
seen it.
You got further away. You moved that thing closer, and then you went further back.
It's a lot bigger than what I'm used to.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's dumb. My favorite movie, Terminator 2. Must see TV. Must see movie,
God.
Terminator 2. Such a good one. That one, I'd say that one, and then also Usual Suspects. I like Usual Suspects as well. Must see movie. All right, next one. What part of the world doesn't really interest you? I don't want to go there. I don't want to check it out. That doesn't sound fun to me.
Iran.
Definitely don't want to go to Dubai.
We don't know. We may have to edit that answer out at some point in our life, depending on what happens.
That's not going to happen.
I hope not. Gosh, it's scary times. That's why we need comedy. That's why we need to laugh. That's why we need to escape, because it's kind of scary right now. Getting a little scary. I don't know. I don't want to go anywhere cold. So I'd probably say anywhere in Canada. I don't want to go.
I feel that. I wouldn't want. I'm not into I know some people, and you see it on TV. They're like, "Let's go to the most remote place ever and live in an abandoned airplane for a month,
Right.
and it's gonna be awesome." I'm like, "There's nothing awesome about that.
No.
Bring me to a place that has unlimited food,
There you go.
unlimited drinks,
There you go.
all inclusive,
Okay.
sunshine, pools." And let me strip this thing down and get some color on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. I'd be there for that. I'd probably show up.
The sunshine and the food and the booze, or me stripping it down?
All of it.
Travis won't go anywhere out of the country.
I don't like going out of the
I don't
country.
either. I don't either.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like, let's go to Mexico. I'm like, let's not.
No, I want to stay alive.
Yeah.
If I'm going to die, I'm going to die on friggin' in God's country, America.
And then she'd give me like, well, they're not going to mess. Why would they mess with us? I'm like, I don't know. I'm the biggest, whitest dude there. You were having a Joey? What? Freaking, I don't know. I had a couple too many Pacificos. Looked at some dude wrong.
And then was murdered.
Woke up with his head in his ass. Literally.
Did you guys ever watch that PBS? You guys PBSers back in the day?
I'm one PBS show.
What's
the
that?
Dude that like it was interesting. The dude that like takes off and goes to remote place and builds a cabin by himself. My wife got me that book. I've never read it.
Alone in the Wilderness, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Me too.
But the dude was a freak. He like built like
this is back in like the 50s and 60s.
Door handles out of wood, like the locks out of wood. Like
that's what I was going to bring up.
I think you made me watch one episode or something one
Dude,
time.
it's so awesome. The guy went out there. He like you just see him. He kind of narrates over it. And the cabin's still up there, but what he does, those paintings you see out in the like, you know, the Bob Ross paintings and this and that of just like this lone cabin out there in the wilderness. That's what he did. He went out there. He just chopped down its own trees. He made its own cabin. He did it all. He like planed it. He like whittled everything down. It's amazing.
He had float planes fly in and bring him like mortar.
I
and,
love
like,
that
little things so he could like build chimney with rocks,
right?
And whatever.
Yeah.
So he didn't do it all by himself.
Okay, whatever. He did most of it himself. I'm just happy Joey knows it. That's like one of my favorite things. You're gonna enjoy the Nutcracker. Just based off of that, you're gonna love the Nutcracker.
We'll see.
What is the thing you know more about? Okay, what is that? What one thing did you never get as a child? You wanted it, you pleaded for it, but you never got it. You went to Santa for it. You went to your parents for it. You went to grandparents for it. Never got it as a child.
A trampoline.
Really?
That's why we have one
Is
now.
that why? Is that seriously why?
Yeah.
You wanted a trampoline and your parents never got you one?
I wanted one all my life when they used to hang on from the ceiling at Costco. Yeah. I was always like, $300, I could do that. They were always $300. They're still $300.
Wow. I know mine. Nintendo Power Glove. I wanted that Power Glove so friggin' bad.
Wow.
I thought that was the coolest looking thing in the world.
What else did you want with the Power Glove?
Lots of things.
Look, I got the Nintendo Power Glove.
Power Love. Nintendo Love Glove. That, I also always wanted it, but this is what I got, was one of those retractable, was it retractable? Or like whatever you call the basketball hoops that would go up and down, 7 foot to 10 foot. By the way, dunk on a basketball hoop. Craig Bentley, we're going to get you. I'm getting you something. I'm going to send it to you. If you haven't already received it, you're good. If you got it, you're good. If not, don't worry. We're getting it for you. Joy, what about you?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I wasn't a kid that had everything by any means.
Friends?
Yeah. What did I want? I never had.
A girlfriend?
Friends.
People to play with.
You know what, man? Honestly, I don't know. Something that Santa I never got that I always wanted. Lambo.
Ooh, Daddy's Lambo?
Oh, honestly, I don't know.
I love it.
I used to, when I was a kid, I wanted a Lamborghini so bad. I thought they were the coolest things.
You still want one?
I don't think I could fit in one.
You could fit in one.
And drive it?
No, I think you could probably like sit across.
Have you ever seen the dudes get out of the Lambos like in like a meme, the big dudes? They like just open it at a gas station and like roll out onto the ground and then stand up. Like you can't get in and out. I'm like, I got bad hips, bro.
That's you.
No.
That's hilarious. What kind of street performer is the least entertaining? The least.
The least?
You just hate them. You walk by and you go, gosh, I can't stand these street entertainers.
You know what? I don't. Any street performer that I've seen, if you got the balls to go out there and do it and like put it out there, like the last street performers I probably saw were like when I was in Vegas, a couple years ago, and there was this dude on buckets and like, maybe like a pot and a pan, and the beats he was dropping on like with like drumsticks and like the beat, it was like insane.
Oh, I'm sure those are great.
I got it.
Yeah, I got mine too.
It's not even a street performer. It's the chicks, the chicks that are semi like chubby, and they wear all the Vegas attire, and then they're like, "Want a picture?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, this is Vegas," and they're like $60. And you're like, what?
Yeah, I don't know who's ever done that before.
I've never done it either. I just saw people do it.
Yeah.
I think
Friggin-
I have a few pictures of that.
I did that. $20. I'm like, my wife will pay that for me.
No, I gave the one girl $20, and then they was like, "What about my friend?" I'm like, "Split it. We got a photo
Yeah. And I got some.
On my phone.
on my phone."
Yeah.
I think mine was in Vegas this last time we went. There was a dude dressed up as a baby. And then he had this nun, like, girl that was, like, next to him. And we were watching them. They were right in front of the Halloween dancers that they're doing their performances. Do you remember the dude?
Oh yeah.
Who was just like in a diaper, and he just had a pacifier and a big rattle or something like that, and he just looked stupid. So gross.
I think they were just people though. They weren't street performers.
They were street performers.
Speaking of Vegas, I get these emails from this place called Travel Zoo.
Mhm.
They just sent me one today. There's a 3-day winter sale going on right now. Vegas flights are $89.
Where to where? From where to where?
Well, when would you want to go? You can do.
Is it Spirit?
No, it's all Alaska.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so if the Wi-Fi would kick on in here,
Do you have my Wi-Fi?
Mm-mm.
Okay, sorry.
airdrop it to me, bro. So you can pick the dates and they'll show you like what the things are. But yeah, cheap right now. We're looking right now. We're like, but there's like basically from Albuquerque all the way down like A, B, C, D, like ton of them. Like Maui's like $200 and some per way.
Wow.
So we could go Wednesday. It's $89, and come back Saturday's $89
Which is
Look on
in February.
That's going. So if you went on Wednesday, but going back is on the bottom, so
Oh.
it might be more expensive.
Still $89 on that one though.
Dude, yeah, $400 to get there.
I'm down. Let's do it. I've got comp rooms.
They'll probably be blacked out during those days.
I already got them. Boom. Done. Jamie, what about you? Least impressive street performers.
I would have to say just the people weaving stuff and trying to sell it. They're not really performing, but they're boring, and
Bro,
no one wants some roses made out of grass.
Denver, I used to get out of the gas station. Denver was sketchy in some places, and we lived in a really nice place, but it's a sketchy area. You go to the gas station to get gas or something, dude come up to you like, "Hey, yo, man, yeah, $5. You got to check out this mixtape." Me, got you. Here's $5. Beat it.
Yeah.
Like, give you a disc, and you go, or hey, man, new Training Day Denzel. It's not even out on DVD yet. Want it? It just dropped in the theater. How much? $6, me. Yeah, beat it. Get out and you get home and it would be nothing.
Yeah, that's what I had that happen this last time we went to. What one word best describes your eating habits? One word best describes your eating habits.
Elephant.
I'd say pig.
No, I don't eat that much.
I'm not talking about you. What about you, Jamie? One word. Eating habit.
Faceful. I feel like I have to eat it fast.
Is that even
I don't know. It's like when I'm at work, I just shove it in my mouth. I'm just like, I gotta go. And then at home, it's like Jacqueline's on me constantly. So.
Hold on real quick. Speaking of Vegas, you guys go to Vegas quite a bit, right?
Dude, I love that we're still talking about Vegas, though.
Talk to me about this. Best moments in Vegas, worst moment in Vegas.
Oh, gosh.
Let's do that.
I like that. Let's talk about Vegas. Best moment, worst moment. You guys message us your guys' answers too down the road. I want to hear your guys' stories. Jamie, best moment, worst moment.
On my 21st birthday, I was up on stage and I won the beer guzzling contest.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Best moment, right?
Yep, best moment. What were those things called?
Beer steins or something?
No,
Or
the
kegs?
Big.
Boot?
What is it called? It's got the tube with the
Oh, beer bong.
beer bong.
Oh, really?
And I won everybody in the bar
You mean you beat?
free shots.
You won everybody free shots.
Yeah.
So you were a hero.
I was.
So how many times have you guys been to Vegas?
I've been like 4 times now, I think.
With her?
Yeah, and that's it.
Four times with me and her.
her best memory is her beer bonging at our 21 run when you weren't even around. It's awesome, man.
Very true.
Worst moment.
Well,
the
one of-
last 4 times I've gone to Vegas with Travis. All tied.
Worst time was taking the kids and them spending more money on video games than we got to gamble.
Yeah. Tons
We don't
of
take
arcades.
kids to Vegas.
Oh,
We
we
had-
had to.
we
went so many
fun.
times and they begged us so many times. And
Yeah.
so they did. They had a good time, I think.
We had fun.
But
What about you? Best time in Vegas?
It's like the same time. It's like one in one.
interchangeable.
Oh, wow.
Like Palms, we went to the Palms when the Ghost Bar had just opened. Hadn't been open that long. And the line was like to the door, like when you walked in. NFLPA card it. Walk right up to the front. Dude opens the thing. We all walk in. Go up to the deal. Grab some chicks that were, where you guys going? Where you going? Come on, let's go. Open the little red velvet thing. Walk in. Go straight up top, right in there. Get in there. When we had been drinking a little bit, but not like crazy.
Right.
Have like a couple drinks in there. Go in to take a leak. Don't remember anything. Walk out, and the bar is like empty almost. I had no idea what.
you got
I
roofied.
got roofied.
You roofied
Something
yourself.
happened. Yeah, bad news bears, dude.
Wow.
Not by myself.
So it was the first like couple hours were awesome. Was that an hour? How long were you into that thing?
Not that long. Not that long at all.
Huh.
It was weird.
And that was the worst time too.
Yeah, I think so.
I think my best time.
Winning Howie.
I love Howie. Gosh dang. If you guys go anywhere in Vegas, find a friggin' deal or no deal. And then you can win a couple $100 easily. Easily. And you're always in a bonus. I think the best time, I don't know when the best time. I had so many fun times. I haven't won any beer. I haven't been an NFLPA card. I think my best time was probably, I don't know.
I feel like it was your last time when you were laying in that cabana editing our podcast.
Dude,
With your shirt off, FaceTiming me most of your trip.
I'm dead serious. That was a good relaxing time. I am not a pool guy. I don't like it. I'm pasty white.
You were 14 pounds heavier
I
then?
was way heavier. I had you definitely had not a 4K body at all. And I am still not a 4K body, but
Did you trim it up like chest or anything before you went?
I've done that before in the past.
Just went straight like, hey, I'm from Selleck. Look at me now, bitches.
No, if I was from Selleck, I wouldn't be cutting any hair. I would just be showing up.
I'll just say it Vegas style.
Vegas style, showing up. I put a diaper on me. I put a pacifier on me. I'm the baby guy.
Did you kick it with Pauly D at all or anybody?
No, did not kick it with. But we listened to music that I still listen to now, like low key closet listen to, because the pool was just pumping it. And I remember drinking the
Me? What's that? You? Sarah McLachlan?
No, it was like Jamie knows these people. It's the
I don't remember.
chain smokers and that type of music, like the chain, like they're playing it. And we get a cabana, and they're like, "Hey, you got a cabana? Yeah, all right. How much does it cost? Nothing. Well, it costs you $100, but if you spend $100 in booze, then you're good." And it was just like, all right, let's do it. And it was like half off. It was like,
So we ordered 3 Bud Lights and we were good.
No, that was the problem.
That's what I thought. We had to order like 2 buckets and like
We each had
Oh, my
margaritas,
gosh,
or not
dude.
margaritas, Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys
What
galore.
hotel was this at?
Tropicana.
Tropicana.
Dude.
We had to drink.
And they have an awesome pool.
We had to drink a ton.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get that 100.
Dude, that's the thing. Like I've heard of people going to Vegas and like Hard Rock or whatever, and it's like, we'll take a bucket of beers. They're like $160.
Yeah.
And you get like 7 Bud Lights.
That's what I thought it would be. We're like, okay, cool. At least we're gonna get a cabana out of it. But it was like, no. It was like they challenged us. They're like, hey, we want to lose money on this. Here, everything's $1, and you're like, what?
Yeah, it was. Our waitress was awesome, too.
If you don't hit 100 drinks, hold on a second. So if you don't hit $100 in booze, you have to pay for the
You have
booze
to
pay-
and the
No, you just had to pay the difference.
You pay the difference.
Oh, that's not bad.
It was,
Yeah.
and it was the end of the season, so maybe that's part of the reason, but it was quiet. It was,
Yeah.
the cabana was nice, everything.
Yeah, I was legit ready to just start handing out drinks to people. Just here you go. You want a beer? Here's a beer. But I didn't do that.
I was going to say, if you ever say some silly shit like that again.
Here's the thing, okay? I didn't tell you this story yet. You want a drink? Okay. I haven't told you this story yet, Jamie. But
What?
did you want something else?
No, I'm good.
So
Macros, bro.
we went out to this past week. weekend, the guys and I, we went out to, and Jamie went too. We went to like Cedars and this and that. Jamie had to go to bed. She left. I run into a couple of these chicks that I used to coach basketball for one of them. I knew she was recently single, and so I hit on her big time. No. So I had a couple of my friends that were there. One of my friends was single, and so actually two friends were there that were single, and I was like trying to like, hey, introduce them and this and that. So I was buying them drinks. I was calling her the wrong name the entire time. I realized that like Monday. This happened on Friday. Like Monday, I'm like,
You were with them the whole time?
oh yeah. I was like calling the girl the wrong name the whole time. Hey, this is so and so. You know, you're gonna talk the whole time for like 30 minutes, just trying to get her to talk to these other dudes, and they were talking to her, and I was like calling her the wrong name. I even introduced them as the wrong name. So I feel like it wasn't until like Monday where I was like kind of thinking about it. I was like, well, that's pretty crazy that we ran into. Oh, that's not her name. Oh, yeah. So that was probably my most embarrassing moment in my life.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So don't go buying girls drinks if you don't know their real name.
You didn't. I did.
That's
Do I need
true,
to see how much my bill was now?
Jamie left her debit card for me. I completely forgot about that too.
And he told me, I had to buy a couple rounds for the guys because they kept buying me drinks.
They did, and that was true. That was true. But then I also bought 2 drinks for a girl that I thought I knew her name, and I didn't the entire time.
Not good.
Not good. Hopefully my wife doesn't listen to this.
Give me a card.
All right. Another card. Ooh, you know what? We're going to get deep.
Let's go.
No, seriously, we're going to get deep here. Okay. What is the most important thing in a relationship? What is the most important thing in a relationship?
Respect. Love.
Elaborate. No, say one. That's just, we're going respect. Say, what's respect?
Well,
What is
just
that?
respecting each other. Respecting...
The man. I get it.
No. Not at all. No, respect as far as like respecting the relationship, respecting each other, respecting each other's thoughts, respecting each other's likes, dislikes. Not you don't have to agree with them, but just respecting.
Just what do you mean? What do you talk, man?
That's what I think. I think respect is a big thing. Loving each other, like
So
give and take. Give and take. I guess I should say give and take. Not necessarily, but that's respect too, right? Like
Right.
give and take, right? I don't want to do this, but you do. Let's go.
Right.
You don't want to do this, but I do. Let's go. Type of deal.
Okay.
Or whatever.
I like that.
Maybe.
I do like that. I think respect is huge. Jamie, what is the most important thing in a relationship?
Honesty. Like telling your wife when you buy other women drinks.
I just did, so I'm very honest. No,
What's yours?
I'm going to be honest. Is honesty your number one?
Honesty is huge.
Yeah, probably.
Oh gosh, I got so much to tell you now. I thought it was respect. Can we go with Joey's respect thing now?
Yeah.
For me, definitely not honesty. No, mine is sex. No. I agreeing with me. That's probably the most important thing is just agreeing. If you agree with me, we're gonna have a great relationship.
I don't.
Oh dang it! I don't know. I think the respect thing's good. I think it is attention, paying attention. Whether you're at home and maybe your bakery manager called out. I don't know. And maybe the last person they called out. I don't know. And you're getting texts from the store that you're managing because it's PICs. They can't figure this out and they can't figure that out and this and that. Plus, you're assistant manager. You know what store they're at. Who knows? And you're just on your phone the entire time, just trying to figure out your store. And your husband's just sitting there,
Playing PUBG. Don't be all innocent. You can't even hear me talking on my phone because you have a headset on. Huh?
That's true. Joey's seen the gaming headset. Joey and Katie have seen it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool looking on me. I'd agree with that, right?
Pretty intense.
You look like that weird sportscaster guy.
Pretty
What's his name?
intense.
Kevin Calabro with the bald
No.
head and
with the bald head, the glasses, his little. He's got a bald head with a headset on.
Bald guy, glasses, and a headset.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
He's on
Dude,
after all.
He's on right after the Seahawks games.
Yeah.
All the games.
Oh, the old dude? The dude from ESPN? That guy? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot on that one.
He's got a little bit less hair than you.
Oh, gee. Thanks. He doesn't have a beard either, Jamie. You jerk. What's the most important thing in a relationship? Not being a jerk. But yeah, I like respect. I like honesty. And I like mind of paying attention. If you can nail all those, great relationship. Have you ever had anything stolen from you? And if you have, what is the most valuable thing that's ever been stolen?
Car stereo in college, I guess.
Yeah,
Nothing
car
crazy.
stereo in college.
You too?
Yeah, speakers, all that good stuff.
Yeah, me too, right? I got my... Dude, when those, all those
12-inch
car-
subwoofers,
with all those-
amplifier.
I did have that.
Oh, yeah.
I did have that. I didn't get stolen, though.
You did?
I had two 12s and a
In a what?
1,400 watt amp.
In what?
My 67 Cadillac in my trunk.
It's still in there.
And it would...
on his parents' property. Rusting out.
67 caddy?
67 Caddy. You know where I was going to go? In the garage this winter, and I was going to work on it. But friendship runs deeper than... Blood runs deeper than oil.
So do microphones. And mix boards. And refrigerators.
It's very true. It's very true. What would you do?
Are you going to restart, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
He wants it to be Kane's senior project.
I was thinking, but they don't do senior projects anymore.
You're going to have to do that shit in the wind. You're going to have it in there from like, let's see. You only got like 5 months to do it.
I know.
Because then it goes back in.
I can't wait to see what the next, what the next, what's it called?
Kickback?
Yeah, is.
Probably nothing now that we're 20 episodes in.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. That's great. Great call. Great call on that one.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna go key it real quick.
We already have.
What would you refuse to do for $1 million? They're gonna give you $1 million. You're not gonna do it.
You did this with Rhiannon the other day. Something similar.
Yeah.
That's what I listened to the other day.
Thank you. What would you refuse to do for $1 million?
What would you refuse to do for $1 million?
Okay, we're not going to talk about cheating in this now. Obviously, we're going to refuse cheating. That's an easy one. Okay.
Right.
So, I hope, Jamie.
Just freaking Steve.
What if we split
just
the money and go to Vegas?
Hey, just Steve Poole walks in.
With a mill.
Well, me and Trev, you still got the Oshos inside?
See you in a couple hours. Oh gosh. Oh
I'll
gosh.
bring the ice.
That's terrible. That's terrible. I would say what I would refuse to do for $1 million.
When we were at dinner and somebody was saying, well, how much would it take for you to rip your own or get your fingernails ripped out? Couldn't do it for $1 million. Couldn't do it for $20 million. I don't care. Nobody can rip my fingernails out.
Would you do that for $1 million? Have someone just sit there with pliers and rip all your fingernails and toenails out
Every toenail and fingernail?
for $1 million?
Or one hand?
All of them.
I don't know about all of them.
The only good thing is they would grow back.
Yeah.
But
And it would
They would
take
definitely
It's
come
still,
back.
that would be horrible pain.
it would take 10 minutes and you're done though.
No, it
No,
would take
what-
10 minutes.
Dude, you think if I hooked onto your thumb with the pliers, I could rip your thumb?
It would rip
out
your
right
fingernail
now?
first, and then you'd tear it down low.
Would you bleed
like
out?
as
Would
if
you think you'd die?
No.
Here's the thing. You would get your
Is it
about
even,
how
hold on.
painful.
It's not even. I bet you it's not even possible to rip somebody's fingernail out like that. I bet you it's not even possible. It's so
Probably-
on there. There's no
Probably
way.
if you go in from the side
Who's cringing right now?
and, like, because you could dig your nail pretty far up and then
No,
rip
you'd
it
have
to the side.
You'd have to like
How about
razor
that?
blade underneath it and get all that off of there and then yank it, and you still wouldn't get it all. I bet. Want to try it?
No.
I got a splinter in my middle finger today, and I said the F word at work.
But
I was
wouldn't
pretty pissed.
wouldn't you get like wouldn't you'd go into shock at some point, don't you think?
I don't think you'd go into shock from that, though.
With like 3 of them gone?
No,
Dude,
dude. It's at the first two. At 3, you'd probably be smooth sailing.
I think so.
So would you do it
No,
for $1
you're
million
saying
bucks
you'd
then?
be in shock. I would do it for $1 million
I would too.
if you could do it. I don't even think it's possible.
Maybe not with pliers, but another way. Just getting your fingers ripped out.
Dude, could
Depends
you
on how they're
imagine?
gonna do it? Like you're talking pliers. Like yeah, you get like I'll give you 4 shots at each finger. If you can't get it, you're still paying me.
I got a non-painful one, but it's not fun. For a full year, no days off.
I'd do that.
For $1 million, for a full year, you have to be in. You have to drive. No, hold on. For a full year, I'm thinking about this because I hated doing this, but we'll just forget that. For a full year, you have to sleep in your own bed. Be in bed by 9 p.m. By 9 p.m. So that means no staying up late, no going out, no visiting Vegas, no going traveling for a full year, all of 2020, in your bed, 9 p.m., asleep.
Done.
I'd be fine with that.
Probably be so jacked, like in shape, like
You probably would.
so dialed in.
Would you get days off,
so
or was this
focused.
without days off?
No
too?
days off.
Oh, I could do that.
That'd
be fine.
You're never staying up past 9 p.m.
Yeah.
You're asleep in your own bed, no vacationing, no going anywhere else.
That's 1 year. Then you got $1 million. You can vacation anywhere you want.
I'd be fine with that.
Could you do it?
Yeah.
2 years.
Oh, you up in the ante now. You're paying me more than $1 million.
Good point. I could probably do it for $1 million, but I probably wouldn't want to.
After 2 years? 2 years is my max.
Yeah, 2 years would probably be the max.
Yeah.
3 years, I'd be like, I'm probably going to die. I'm almost 40 already. So
You are almost 40.
Did I ever tell you about that podcast, Bussin' with the Boys?
Yeah.
Shout out Bussin' with the Boys. They had Vrabel on, who's the head coach of Titans.
Right, yeah.
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
He said he'd cut his dick off if they won the Super Bowl.
He would.
Well, he said, they asked him, they're like, what would you do if you won the Super Bowl? And he's like, no, I don't know. And they're like, this guy's, he's as a player, has like 4 rings as a player or whatever. And
He's so focused.
Will Compton's like, did you cut your dick off? And he's like, I've been married 20 years. He goes, to win a Super Bowl as a coach, I'd cut my dick off. And now they're freaking on a run. if they win the Super Bowl, I can't wait to see what's going to go down.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously, he's not going to cut his dick off, but still.
But still.
there'll be a good memes.
Yeah. Would you cut your dick off for a Super Bowl?
I've never been to a Super Bowl.
To win a Super Bowl and get the ring and do all that?
No way.
Do
I
you
would
think
never disrespect my meat like that.
There's no knife big enough.
I would never disrespect my meat like that.
Would you cut your dick off, Jamie?
Come here.
Oh. Anyway, gosh, dang. All right. Well, it's getting deep. It's getting late. We're getting weird, and everyone, thanks for listening for this one.
Appreciate it.
Send us messages. Send us questions
Quickly.
And thanks for
You make my first one horrible.
thanks for. It wasn't horrible. Why was it horrible? You're gonna all think that, and then it comes out magic, and then we laugh at things that we missed. The best thing with having extra guests on, especially when you're in it, is like you're like, oh, I didn't hear that, and you're laughing at somebody else that something else has said, and you missed it entirely because you're already laughing about something else. That's how I've learned it. So
True story.
there's a little goodness for you guys. All right, everyone, thanks for listening. Have a great day and subscribe.